boys and girls. Today's story is called Horace and Morris, but mostly Delores by James Howe. I'll let you look at the cover. Do you remember our story, Weekend with Wendell? Wendell didn't play nice with Sophie, and today's story is Horace and Morris, and mostly Delores, and it's about three best friends, and they play really well together until something happens. What do you think's gonna happen? So three really good friends, and then something kind of bad happens. If you notice, the characters are mice just like our other story, and they're wearing clothes and glasses, so could this happen in real life? No, very good. So let's see what we learn about friendship in today's story. Remember, every story this week is something about friendship and what makes a good friend. Horace and Morris, but mostly Delores, loved adventure. They sailed the 7 sewers. They climbed Mount Everest. They dared to go where no mouse had gone before. Horace and Morris, but mostly Delores, never said, "This is something we shouldn't do." They said, "This is something we've got to do." And so there was almost nothing they didn't do. Why do you think the author uses the really small print and then the big print? I'll read it again. They never said, "This is something we shouldn't do." They said, "This is something we've got to do." I think it means that we're supposed to read that in an exciting tone, right? Because they're exciting to do something. And when they're real quiet, it's probably something they shouldn't do. Horace and Morris and Delores were friends, the greatest of friends, the truest of friends, the now and forever I'm yours sort of friends. Do you have a friend like that, boys and girls? A really, really good best friend? And then one day, Horace and Morris had a decision to make. They didn't want to do anything without Delores, but as Horace pointed out, a boy mouse must do what a boy mouse must do. Bet you can't say that 3 times fast, Delores said with a smile. Horace and Morris didn't even try. They didn't even smile. "Goodbye, Delores," they said. This says, "Mega mice, no girls are allowed." What kind of place doesn't allow girls? Delores wondered as she watched her friends step through the door of the Mega Mice Clubhouse. Is it nice, boys and girls, not to include boys or girls in our playing? No, we play with everybody, right? Look at Delores. Yikes! Downhearted Delores went on her way alone, but it wasn't long before. So look at all the boys are having fun, kind of doing some crazy things, and there's Delores. Do you think it's right when the boys leave her and not play with her? How do you feel about that? How do you think Delores feels about that? Delores had a decision to make. She didn't really want to do anything without Horace and Morris, but she figured a girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. She said this aloud 3 times fast so she could prove that she could do it. I'll bet Horace and Morris couldn't do that, she thought. But she wasn't smiling as she stepped through the door of the Cheese Puffs Clubhouse. Ooh, I wonder what the Cheese Puffs Clubhouse is. Ooh, it's a girl clubhouse. A little bit different than the boys, huh? It says, "Today's projects, gifts for mother made by Munster." Day after day, Delores went to the Cheese Puffs. Day after day, Horace and Morris went to Mega Mice. They missed playing with each other, but they said, "A girl mouse has got to do what a girl mouse has to do, and a boy mouse has to do what a boy mouse has to do." Why are they saying a girl mouse and a boy mouse? What do you think that means? Why are they saying a girl must do this or a boy must do that? Do we have to do anything? Can girls play with toy trucks? Yeah. Can boys like purple? Of course, right? We can play whatever we want. Horace and Morris and even Delores were sure their friendship would never be the same. But then one day, Delores made a different decision. "I'm bored," she announced. The other girls stared. "Anybody want to build a fort?" The other girls booed. "Okay, forget it. I'm sick of making things out of cheese. Let's go exploring." The other girls gasped. "Phooey," said Delores, "I quit." "If you quit, then I quit too," a small voice from the back of the room. Ooh. So the girls don't want to do all the really girly things. They want to have fun outside. See what happens in the boys. Outside, Delores introduced herself. I'm Delores. I'm Cloris, said the girl. Now where can we go and have some real fun around here? Delores thought and thought. I've got it, she said at last. Who wants to go exploring? With girls? Yuck, no way. I do. Me too. Can I come, please? Aw, they want to hang out together. Why do you think Horace and Morris want to play with Delores? They miss her, right? They were really good friends. The five friends spent the rest of the day exploring. Cloris and Boris and Horace and Morris. But mostly Delores. Very good. Well, here's the last page. And the next day they built a clubhouse of their own. The Frisky Whisker Club, everyone allowed. Aw, that's so sweet. What do you think about the clubhouse where everybody can come? I think that's really nice. Did you like the book? I hope so. We're now going to answer some questions about it. Good luck!